Our EP2 project, here are some of the things that we need to build the transformer. You have the metal cores, you have some screws and nuts, you have masking tape we use for insulator, you have a roll of copper wire, and then a couple pictures of some cores that have been wrapped but they didn't have insulation on it. We'll have to undo those and rewrap them to work correctly. And just the basic tools you might need, just a screwdriver and a pair of pliers or a little crescent wrench. And then you have a finished transformer shown here with the wires ready to be tested. So this is what we need to do the project, and now we'll show you how the project's done. Okay, today we're working with the third period on our transformers. We have Gavin sanding off some of the, got like a coating on his metal parts. We're going to clean that up a little bit when he wraps them. They'll make better contact. You can see he's got all his parts and his bolts and his wire ready to be wrapped up. Now Gavin, big question here. Is it important to wind the coils as neatly as possible?
Yes.
Yes, theoretically it could make a difference. We have Tom and Matthew over here. They've got their insulated tape on and they're getting ready to start wrapping their wire neatly, right? How many feet is on one side and how many feet's on the other?
50 feet on one side and then 100 feet on the other.
Yeah, and we've taken this off. We've repurposed the wire that they've made transformers before. So, and what should happen to the voltage theoretically if one side's twice as much wire as the other, Tom?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
If one side has twice as much wire on the other, what should it do for the voltage?
It'll step up the voltage.
Yes. Step it up. It should be twice as much, correct? If you have 50 feet on one side and 100 feet on the other, if you remember your formulas, it should double the voltage. Or if you're going from 100 feet to 50 feet, Matthew, what should it do to the voltage then? You should step it down 50%. Okay. Good. Today in class, we're working on wrapping up our transformers. Looks like we have, picking back up, we are wrapping pieces for our transformer. You can see on the table you have the 4-hole slotted piece that will hold the two sections together. You have the bolts. Maggie is carefully, cautiously wrapping the wire, the copper wire, up for the project. And Lucas is carefully holding the tube of wire. They've already got one. You can see they put insulation on it before they wrapped it. Looking pretty good. It should be done in the class and get it bolted together. And here we have our other crew working, having a piece. You see they have rust on the table. They had to sand the plates down. They have their bolts and their pieces. Wesley's working hard, concentrating on this while Kobe wraps. He's wrapping very carefully. He looks like he's doing it not carefully, but I know he's careful on this. Smile, Kobe. There you go. All right, guys, thanks. We'll be putting some more videos up when they get them put together. See, we're back with third period, EP2, doing our transformers. We're going to test, but we run into a little bit of problem here. If you look at this area, somebody had put the bolt through the coil, so that's not going to work. The voltage will be cut off, so that coil's not going to work. Gavin's going to have to redo that somehow and make sure that the wire doesn't touch the core itself, because that'll kind of short it out. And Tom over here, he's going to have to show them what our problem is on yours, Tom.
The wire can't be touching the metal.
Yeah, we're just going to insulate it, wrap a little bit of
Tape
around it for an insulator, and then we're going to test it to see if it works. Got to follow directions, the key to save time. So here we have Tom.
Hello.
He's going to show us today. He's got his transformer ready, insulated up. He's going to go ahead and wire it up for the test. We're going from which coil to which? The larger to the smaller?
Yes.
So he'll use his alligator clips and clip on both sides. And of course we don't have the power turned on yet. And you got to make sure you try not to make contact between the positive and the negative. Okay, you have everything out. Now you can't, is that touching there? You gotta lay it on the inside. Okay. All right, you have that. Now, I'm gonna come over to the other side. We're gonna turn the power on. We have a variable transformer here. Turn the power on. You're not seeing any light coming through, so we may have a problem. Go ahead and check the voltage. You turn the meter on. We have to have it on AC voltage. Usually comes up on DC. We turn it on AC voltage. And he's going to put it in there. Are you getting a reading? So it's a very, very low voltage. So hold on there. Let's see if we turn it up.
Yeah, that's fine.
There. Now you see we turned the voltage up. We're up to about 15 on here now. What's our voltage reading? 1.5?
Yeah.
So you're getting about 10% of the voltage coming through the other side. I'm going to just show the meter reading here. So we got 15 volts coming out of the transformer, and you're only showing 1.58 here. So it's about a 10%. And that could be anything, could be how it's wired, but you can see this is a lot heavier than what this is here. So you got a big voltage drop. So we're going to leave it like it is, and then we're going to switch all the wires around. Okay, Tom, I turned the voltage off. We're going to flip the transformer back the other way, reconnect it. It just takes a little bit of time and delicate actions. So far you can see the transformer did work. Now remember, the two coils are not connected. The only connection they have is the metal core frame. So it's not wired together. So you're getting the magnetism is changing the voltage over. There he's very careful to pull that out of the way. Okay. Now I'm going to turn the voltage down a little bit on here because that's only like a 6-volt bulb. So I'm going to turn this back down to 5 and turn it on. Let's see what happens. So we have nothing yet, right? Let's see if we can turn the voltage up. So I'm back to 15 volts again, and Tom's going to test the transformer. So it's doubled, 2.3. It's not exactly what we expected to see, because we expected it to jump, you know, way above. If we're 15 volts there, we really should see like 30 over here. But we are seeing the reverse. It's not quite twice as much, but it is a more positive value. And let's see, and you can see that the light bulb this time compared to the last time is a little bit brighter again. So the transformer is working. Now remember, there's no connection between the two coils. It's just the metal core itself. Now this could be a winding situation. There could be a lot of factors involved, but we know it does work. So say thanks to Tom for showing you this one. We'll try to get another one up soon. When Gavin gets his finished, we'll test his also.